Alright, I want to show you pixel art done with Blender. So to the left you can see a preview of the animation, and if I go to like the render settings, we can slow the frames down to 6 frames per second, and we can play the idle animation. And it's actually frame 91, so I should be down here. But so I have this to explain it a bit more. I have this sprite sheet. So it's made out of a sprite sheet. This is the full size. It's pretty tiny because it's pixel art, but it's 10 by 10 rows by 10 columns, so it's 100 frames in total. And I've duplicated it and painted the character. We can focus on this row. As you can see on the top row here, the character is looking upwards, and on this one the character is facing leftwards in an idle position. And then I have another one which I call the extra, where I paint the clothes. It makes it easier to have it on extra layer. And then I have another one called armed, where I paint the arms and any weapon the character holds. So let's see, to set this up, I am on the third row, so it should be, we can in the time frame, in the timeline we can set it to 21 to 26. That should be the correct one. Yeah, remember it start on 0 to 0, 1, 2, yeah. So it's a bit of a setup and to figure it out, but basically frame 0 to 10 is the first row, and then 11 to 20 is the second, and 21 to 30 is the third row. So let's check out this animation. So it's gonna be a bit glitchy because I'm in the middle of designing this new character from my template. So this is my template guide, and this is the character I'm doing. But let's go to like the sprite sheet character, and I can show you what happens. Let's play this, even if it's a bit glitchy. And let's go into paint mode. Not fill, draw. Yeah, I can start drawing here. And as you can see, you can draw while it's playing, which is kind of handy. There's a bit of a bugs in Blender. You have to go into the fall off and make this custom fall off, where the top part is at x 0.1 and y 0. No, sorry, y1, and bottom part is at x 0.5 and y 0. Then you can draw perfect pixel art. It's a bit off or something. Yeah, it was a bit off. That's why you can see here like it's drawing 2 big blobs. I can't draw like a single pixel. That's the problem in Blender. It's not really made for pixel art, but you can actually make it draw pixel art if you want to. So just to illustrate it, I can make him open his mouth a bit like he's breathing, and then it goes back, and on this frame he goes like that. And you can see to the left how it updates. And just to really mess it up, I can do like that on that frame, and this one. Paint his hair, you see it updates. So the way it works, to break the illusion, I'm going to show you if I rotate the 3D view. Zoom out a bit. You can see I'm lowering the frames per second. You can see that the plane is actually keyframed and just moving, and the camera is in place. So it's kind of scanning frame by frame. And you can think around and set this up yourself. Just remember to keep the camera. If I go item transform, you see the camera is not transforming at all. It's just in the place. It's actually this You can see all the keyframes I've done, but you only have to do it once and make a template. Then you can copy that file, and each time you're gonna make a new character and start over. So I'm just gonna pause the animation. And then to set up the camera, of course, you need orthographic instead of perspective. Orthographic makes you this perfect pixel art view. Nothing is distorted. I'm gonna speed up the playback once again because I'm actually gonna, after this video is done, I'm gonna reset I'm gonna fix this the stuff I made here and continue designing the character. But it's kind of pretty awesome that you can make pixel art in Blender. If I jump into Godot, you can see I have the setup here with the guy. There's a lot of cleanup to do. I have to, once I've designed the character, I have to remove the background and make it remove all the stuff I have around, like this height map, but it helps to paint the character pixel perfect. So I'm gonna keep it until I'm done and then clean up. But I'm gonna show you what happens. So I mentioned that I split it up to all these like extra parts and armed. Let's paint something here. And save that image. Let's go to extra. We can paint something here. Save that image and go to character. Paint a little bit. Oh no, not there because I have to clean it up. But I paint here and I save the images. And then let's jump to Godot. And pretty quickly you could see there was a loading bar. What happens is it automatically load, since I'm just saving the images to the disk, Godot can automatically load, so you can jump directly without needing to re-import anything. You see your updates, so that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet setup to have. So yeah, pixel art in Blender, totally doable. Who needs Easy Sprite? So I'm gonna go back to design the character. This was a quick video.